Rise and grind, folks. Guys, I am on the way to an existing customer. This is a landlord with multiple properties. He just calls us whenever something breaks. At this particular residence, he said the tenant called yesterday and said that the heat stopped working. We haven't been out here in like 3 years. I know they got a boiler, I believe. But guys, let's go take a look. I am almost there right now. I'll see y'all when I get there. All right. That's no good. 0 PSI. All the baseboards are cold. I want to check amps on this pump. I'll be right back. According to the tenant, this is a 2-zone boiler, thermostat first floor, thermostat second floor. And they had it up to 80. And the room temp is down to 60. My supply pipe is hot. Look at my pressure, 0. And luckily my circulator pump is running. I gotta make sure there's no sign of leaks, and then we can try to refill this boiler. Give me a few minutes, guys, I'll be back. We're at like 12 PSI. Let me check my baseboards down here. See if they're starting to get hot. This is all PEX tubing. Still cold. Let's see, let me check and see if we got air in the system. This is my second floor run. Second floor is hot. Where's my first floor? First floor is down here. I'm using my phone as light here, guys. Give me a second. Wait, hold on. This is my supply. Why is this off? This is a feeder line, but this is closed. This is the plumbing. Why was this off? I think the tenant said she closed something, but I don't know why. I don't think it was any leaks. They don't have a baseboard in the bathroom. Let me check my first floor return and first floor supply. Let me make sure I'm good here. And guys, talking about tight spaces. This is my second floor. Second floor return and supply is hot. This is my first floor zone valve. supply is warm. Return is ice cold. Understandably, because the supply was off. Let me give this a couple minutes around time. I'll be right back, guys. Try to stay with me here. This is my first floor zone valve. A couple seconds ago, it was cold, now it's warming up. This is the return, where it goes up, goes through it, and this is my return header. The header is nothing more than just a trunk line where each individual return line from each particular zone connects back on the main return for the boiler. So think about a trunk line on a forced air furnace. Same principle for a return or a supply header on a boiler. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, it's getting hot. Oh yeah, we're cooking. We are cooking with hot grease. Oh yeah. We are cooking. Alright guys, let me let this run for a few minutes. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just pulling the burners and doing a semi heat maintenance here. And look at this. Look at what I pulled from on top, below, and inside the burners. This is not a pet. This could cause a bunch of issues here, so this is important. Let me put these back in. I'll be right back. Here is the synopsis. I just spoke with the customer's husband. He just got home. He said that they had an existing plumbing issue here, and he tried to valve off what he thought was the cold line for the water heater, and that is why we seen the supply pipe off. He didn't know that was the supply line for the first floor, and he tried opening what he thought was another valve for the hot water line. He accidentally overfed the boiler and the relief valve opened up. And guys, what he told me was it made sense for what I seen. He just accidentally opened and closed a few valves, but that's why we had no pressure in the boiler, because once that relief opened up, it took almost everything out of the boiler, and he said it was a mess. But I educated him on which valves are for what. I don't think that wood heater has a isolation valve on the cold side. I think we got one on the hot side, but I told him, unfortunately, in this area, they don't have, unless it's a brand new water heater, like within the past 2 years, they don't put isolation valves on the cold line. So the only way in the future we can replace this water heater is they'll have to valve it off from the street, get the utility company out, and we can do our thing. And from that point, we can put isolation valves on. But as of right now, the landlord said he's going to get a plumber to come out to fix that issue. So now the tenant don't have to mess around with valves. But yeah, guys, now I'm just going to go back inside and hit the baseboards again on the first and second floor. But yeah, guys, this is fairly simple. Service call. We found a boiler on the second floor hot, first floor nothing, 61 degrees. Upon arrival, we found the supply hot with 0 PSI in the system. We first made sure that there wasn't any active leaks, and there wasn't. We filled the boiler up, and the radiators, well, and the baseboards are still cold. That's when we traced the supply line from the boiler, and then we found the valve closed, and now we know why the valve was closed. Open everything up, and most importantly, educated the tenant on why things need to stay the way it is. You don't have to open and close it, and the landlord's going to handle it from here by getting the plumber to come out. All right, guys, all in the day's work. Keep rocking and rolling. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.